Boom, welcome back to the Similar Speaker channel. I am your cleaning guide to cleaning business success, Similar Speaker. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel with the bell notification. We drop videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Yes, we do. Now, for those that are returning to the channel, I want to say thank you for consistently supporting this channel as well. Now, whether you're new or old to this channel, please feel free to watch the rest of the videos. Once again, I always tell people that the videos stack upon one another because a lot of the information that we talk about, we can take that piece of information or those pieces of information and they go into the new videos as well. So yes, once again I want to say thank you so much. At the end of this video, if you felt like I gave you guys some value, you felt the passion or the effort that I put in to give you guys some value, hit the likes, hit the thumbs up. That's why I did like this, the thumbs up. So hit the like button as well. Below this video is going to be the details, the two main links that I want you guys to focus on. The first link is the school community link where we talk about everything remote cleaning business, how to start, automate, and scale a remote cleaning business. The second link is my one-on-one consultation link. You can book a free one-on-one consultation with me as well. Now, understand with the remote cleaning company, a lot of people do it with a 9 to 5, or you can do it, just fully focusing on entrepreneurship. But whether you're trying to put money away for your child's college fund, or whether you're trying to build a savings account, uh, take away debt, or just take your family on a family vacation once or twice a year, the remote cleaning business model could work, right? Having a remote cleaning business can do it for you. Is what I'm really trying to say. Sorry, guys, it's a little late. I don't know if you guys are wherever you're watching the video. I am on Eastern time, and so it's just getting a little late here as well. But once again, I want to say thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for consistently watching these videos. And let's get going. Now today I want to talk about something very special. How to build a simple cleaning website that converts. That is the goal of today's video. How to build a simple cleaning website that converts. Now, if you're running the remote cleaning business model, the thing about running a remote cleaning business model is that we are building what I like to call an online storefront. And because we are building an online storefront, what that means is everything online matters a lot to us. Everything online matters a lot to us. And the reason I say that everything online matters a lot to us because we're an online storefront. So we don't have an office, we don't have a warehouse, we don't have somewhere that people can come and sit there and book an appointment with us, right? What matters the most to us is the infrastructure and the foundation that we set for us online. And so if we go back to my previous video, that is why I'm always so, for lack of better terms, always so, I don't want to say anal, but we'll say always so anal about like the things that you set up online that's for your business, because that's really the only thing we got to prove that we're a professional company. So I think it's very important that we get those type of things prepped up and good to go. So today I want to talk about how to build a simple cleaning website that converts. Yes, we're looking for conversions. I said this in my previous video of my laptop, and down here, if you see me look left, if you see me look right, left, right, I have two dual monitors here as well, so I like to put a little bit of everything everywhere. So, perfect. So, let's talk about this, how to build a cleaning website that converts, a simple cleaning website that converts. First thing you want to focus on is a clear headline, right? So, with the headline, you should be focused on what do you do, who do you serve, where do you serve, and how to book, right? What do you do, who do you serve, where you serve, and how to book. This is a great example that I want to, this is a great example that I want to give you guys here. Professional house cleaning in Dallas, book online in 60 seconds. Let's go through this headline. Professional house cleaning. What do you do? Who do you serve? In Dallas, right? Who do you serve? Dallas. Or where do you serve? Dallas, right? And so who do you serve and where do you serve can be interchangeable. And also it depends on your headline, right? Let's say we were running a Facebook ad, right? It could be professional house cleaning in Dallas for busy professionals, right? But when we're talking about a website, you don't want your website to particularly say, hey, like this is only who it's for, right? And we talked about that in a previous video about niching, right? We talked about niching and obviously know who do you want to serve, and that will kind of go into when you talk about your services. But when we're talking about a general headline for your website, it needs to be very clear. Professional house cleaning in Dallas. So what do you do? Who do they serve? Where they serve? And then how to book. Book online, and then we add in the extra sauce in 60 seconds. So we let them know, hey, you can book online in a minute or less. So this is a perfect headline. This is something that you would want on your page. When someone lands on your page, right, which is why we call pages like that landing pages, right? You can make a website, or if you're running like a different type of marketing called Google Pay Per Click, you can run different landing pages. We have something called like A/B testing, where you can test which landing page has more conversions, but we're not going to get into that for today's video. So with that being said, you want to talk about sorry, I almost lost my train of thought. You want to have that clear headline. You want to have that clear headline that lets people know what exactly that is it that you do, and who do you serve, where do you serve, right, and how they can book, right. And so this is very important because this headline could be the simple reason someone stays on a website or clicks off the website. Now, if someone just says like house cleaning, book with us, right? That's not a strong enough headline. Where do you serve? How do I book? Right? Is it just house cleaner, or is it professional house cleaner? Is it amazing house cleaner? Is it luxurious house cleaner? Right? And so we want to make sure that we have a very clear headline and right there in the front, right? The headline should be, you'll see it. Let's say if you do like a template website, right? A lot of times the headline has a bigger font than the rest of the actual words or the text within your website, because this is the first thing people are gonna see. And so we need to make sure that when people do land on our page, that we are hooking them to stay on the page. This is very important. Next, one primary call to action, right? Don't confuse people. They need to have one main action. They can either book now, get an instant quote, or request a free estimate. One call to action. A client, once they land on your page, or potential client at that, once they land on your page, there should be a call to action right there in the front of your page. Usually, I tend to put it in the top right corner. You can put it actually a couple ways I do it, right? You can put it in the top right corner under headline after each major section, right? And you can kind of mix them up, right? And this is what I mean by that. In the top right corner, you can have a book now page, but right under the headline, you can have a get an instant quote or request a free estimate, right? So you can mix that up, but there needs to be a call to action. Choose one main action. So you can choose one. Don't get me wrong. If you want to mix it up a little bit, you can. But in general, the reason I put choose one main action, if you don't know how to mix it up, or you don't want to mix it up, or maybe you're too scared to mix it up, you need to at least choose one. Book now, get into quote, request a free estimate. If you want to get more a little advanced, you can kind of place them in different areas, right? So let's say you have the headline, they missed the top right corner of book now. Maybe they will, get an instant quote and fill out their information, and you can go and do a follow-up with them as well. And so with that being said, you want to make sure that there is a call to action on your website. That's important. After each major section, right, make booking obvious. Now, this is something I do. I'm going to drop a gem, right? There's a way that in certain text or in certain hyperlinks that when they click a text, or for example, let's say you can embed a picture, right? Let's say it's a photo of someone sweeping, right? And they want to click the picture. There's a way to embed a link in the picture, or the back end of your picture, so that if they click the photo, it'll take them to the booking website or the booking page where they can actually book. And so the point of that is for them to go there and actually now start playing around with it. Because let's say they go and it takes them to the booking page and start playing around with it. A lot of time, if the price is right and they like what they see and they feel comfortable, they'll pull the plug. And so with that being said, you want to make sure that there's a call to action. And going back to the gem that I said, you have the call to action you can put on the top right corner, which is something I use, under the headline, which is also something I use, and after each major section, which is something I use as well. And if you want to go a step further and make it a little bit advanced, you can actually embed a link within like a photo or a certain text, so that if they click it, it'll go to that actual booking page. Because the call to action, the point of that is for them to take action. We want them to take action, whether that's being actually booked or booking a service or calling you, right? And so, that's another thing. You can embed a number, right? It doesn't have to just be a booking page link. They can click the photo. Let's say they're on they're on their phone. It could be a way where if they're scrolling and they click the photo, your number will pop up, right? And it might call them to take action. And if they take action and they call, at that point, all that's left is for you to be able to close the client. So this is a really cool one as well. I forgot to say this in the beginning of the video, but we're getting to the end of the video. If you stay to the end of the video, I do have a bonus tip here. If you were in the beginning of the video, if you watched the video, you probably have seen this because this was here the whole time. So there is a bonus tip for you guys that are staying, right? And now the last thing I want to talk about is keep services simple. Stick to core categories: reoccurring cleaning, deep cleaning, move-out cleaning, post-construction cleaning, right? Each service should answer who it's for, what's included, why it matters, right? And so a lot of this information is going to be in the pages for these, right? Because what I like to do, like a reoccurring cleaning, I like to make a separate page for it. So let's say you have a services tab. What you could do is within the services tab, you can have the drop down. So then the drop down could be reoccurring, deep cleaning, whatever. And so when they click the tab, they can go to the page. It needs to talk about who it's for, what's included, and why it matters, right? And so the reason you really want to talk about these things because the same person that's looking for a reoccurring cleaning may not be looking for a post-construction cleaning. More than likely than not, right? If someone may need a post-construction cleaning, but they may not be worrying about a move-out cleaning, right? Because the post-construction cleaning and a reoccurring cleaning are going to be a little different depending on what the checklist, depending on the checklist that you make, which is something we talked about in the previous video. Once again, I'm saying a lot of my videos stack upon one another when it comes to the information that's being provided. So when you have these different pages, you want to make sure on the pages that we're allowing people to know who it's for, right? Don't get me wrong, it's for everybody, but this is what I mean when I say niche down. I talked about this in my other video. Anybody, it's not necessarily for anybody, so let me correct how I say that. Anybody can book any of these services. That's the better way to put it. Anybody can book any of these services, but not everybody's gonna need everything. And so by having who it's for, it allows a person that is looking for a particular service to know, okay, this is the service that I'm looking for. This is the service for me. Now that I realize this is the service for me and this is the service I want, what's included in it? Okay, I need to know what's included in it, right? Now that I know it's for me, now I can say, okay, so what comes with that cleaning? Because now a lot of times clients already have a preconceived notion on what a certain cleaner comes with or what they want it to come with. And the good thing is by having what's included, we can already sit there and, if it is what they preconceived, that's perfect. Maybe if it's not what they preconceived, then maybe they may need an additional extra room or extra this done. This gives us the opportunity to upsell them on an extra room or an add-on or something, right? So you want to have what's included and who it's for and why it matters, right? Now, don't get me wrong. If someone is looking for a cleaning, right? Let's say someone needs a post-construction cleaning. Obviously, you don't have to convince them why it matters. But if I'm just a random person, I want a house clean, I've been thinking about it. Something I've been thinking about, but I don't really see the need in it. I know I want it. This is why it matters comes in. Because if I go to your deep cleaning tab and you talk about you talk about who it's for, busy professional, parents, whatever. I'm a parent. Okay, I resonate with that. What's included? Okay, I see everything that's included. It's the things that I wanted. I resonate with that. What's the icing on the cake? Why it matters? I wanted it, but now you're explaining to me why I need it. So by doing this, you kind of pretty much increase the odds that someone will convert into a client. Increase the odds that someone will convert into a client. Now, thank you for staying to the end of this video. Let's go into that bonus tip. So this is the bonus tip here that I wanted to add for you guys, featuring my cat in the back. Black cat there. Pretty cool cat. Show reviews front and center. So this is something that a lot of people do not do. This is why I put it as a bonus tip, because you also, not only do a lot of people not do it, but you need to also be able to know how to do it. This is a money maker as well. We talked about my previous video that building trust is everything. Building trust is everything. Remember, we are in a industry where we are sending people that they don't know, they trust in us to do the background checks and vet out the cleanings, into their home. Trust is everything with this industry. With that being said, let's go over here. Google reviews, star ratings, short testimonials, before and after pictures, all of this. This will probably push a customer to take action more than a call to action. Now, a call to action is mandatory. This is not necessarily mandatory. That's why it's a bonus tip. It's not mandatory. But what I will say, this will cause the customer, this here will cause the customer to probably take more action in this. I'll be honest with you. Because now if I can see that real people have used you, giving you good reviews, you went into their homes and they didn't have problems, I'm more confident that you will come in my home, do a good job, and not cause a problem. So showing reviews front and center, front page, maybe a little bit below the quote or some of the services, but it needs to be, as they're scrolling down, they need to be able to automatically see it. This right here is really what's going to push a client to book. So be sure, as a bonus tip, to make sure that you're putting your reviews in the front of your page, even if it's before and after pictures. Short testimonials, you can do video testimonials. Video testimonials work great. People love video testimonials because they see as real people. And your Google reviews, perfect as well. People love this, and so this will definitely actually help you convert more clients through your website. But with that being said, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get better at not taking too much of you guys' time and beating you guys or beating a dead horse. Sorry, beating a dead horse. The beauty of the way I'm making my videos now is that you guys can see I'm on a whiteboard here. So all of the information you guys can pause, take a picture, write it down, whatever. Statistics show that when you write something down, you do retain the information more. So I want to leave it here so that even if you guys pause the video, well, I want to start using this actually is what I wanted to say. But even if you guys pause the video, what could happen is you guys, well, what should happen is that you guys are writing down the information, and by writing down the information, you guys are retaining it more, and you guys can utilize that information. And that's another thing. Even if you don't want to write it down, screenshot this video. Screenshot this, put that somewhere into a folder. So when you're starting your business, then you have this information to use as well. And so with that being said, once again, if you're new to the channel, do not forget to subscribe. Hit the bell notification. We drop videos every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. If you are not new to the channel, thank you for the support. Please click the like button to everybody. It doesn't cost anybody anything, and it truly means the world to me. So please do that by clicking the like button. That's how it makes it a little easier for me to be able to sorry, I thought for a second I thought my camera was moving. Let me see. I think I'm good. I thought my camera was moving, guys. So when you guys click the like button, you guys make it easier for me to continue to actually be able to give you guys value. Details below, please. School community. We have a free community below. Join the community. Free one-on-one consultation. Maybe you've been watching my videos like, you know what, I want to take action. I want to actually take action, right? Maybe you want to take action. Call me. It's a free consultation. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So with that being said, click the link as well. And for the most part, I will see you guys in the next video. I love giving you guys as much value as I can. If I can sit there and help someone, even if it's, help someone pay off debt, help someone send their child to college, help someone, make their family happy by, getting them a vacation with the money, with the profit that they've gotten from the cleaning business, that means the world to me. And so that's what I'm rooting for. And once again, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.